We back. Packers. We beat the Jags last week. They were 3-0. They were undefeated. We beat them. Packers 4-0. They undefeated. We're going to beat them too. So I was checking the stats and shit, and we're top 5 defense. Fact. Wait for it, switch. Okay, they just hold me. It's a 6, but it's fine. Well, last time I checked, we're top 5 in defensive yards and rushing yards and points allowed. So, yeah, we're top 5 defense, so we're going to continue that trend and play the Packers. Okay. He has like kind of a balanced scheme. Like he runs and passes, not like equally or anything, but pretty balanced. But we're gonna have to stop the run, make him one-dimensional, send some heat, make him throw some picks. That's the game plan. I just want to stop the run early. I don't want him to like go back to that shit or even get a lead for real. People run the ball. It can be annoying just like thinking about all the time. So let's just lock this shit down. This man comes in. This man coming or not, bro? Going against A-Rod is always hard, and Jamal Adams also has like he's top 5 in receiving yards, so he he has double me and shit, so it's kind of sees. I have no idea what this man's offense looks like because people be like ducking streaming their games because they don't want to get scouted, but you good, but come on, you're not scared. Okay, here we go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 42 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Nixon. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
4 yards remain for second down.
Big 13. 11. I'm coming after you.
Now Burrow. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Right, 80. Right, hot.
Hey, we got 3 down.
11.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From midfield now, Burrow.
Out there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to Adams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
I'm sending 3 right now. He has way too much time.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Yeah.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Switch up. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, You were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
It's just to be expected. Our receivers aren't good.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Here's a diving catch right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They gotta go.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Bad first quarter.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
I'm bugging. Okay. I'm bugging.
2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A check down here to Jones. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
First, he actually hurries up. I don't think I want to get off.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
I can't run this place. Every time I run this place, I'm out.
Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers got a man open, It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Just thought to man that up. He had a streak over it, too.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And it's 15-0.
We're going to figure it out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Carter now on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
12.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11. 11, Thomas.
41's the mic. Watch the slant. 41's the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
This man, he usually does the outback thing.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
He'll kind of stay, he just.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
14 seconds. I'm not going to force it. I'm just taking a 3 for it. Don't get ball. I don't know. That's important. I'm bugging.
2nd down at 4.
11, mighty. Here we go. Get in the huddle.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
You're right, you get the ball half throw. I need it. I didn't need
first down,
You're right, I am
Rodgers.
chilling, but that'd be nice.
Going for the deep ball. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Not 10 second do.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
See, I wouldn't be
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Here's Carter now on the return.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-point line. Getting close to stopping him.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
And like dig route and stuff, like always beat man, but you need time.
12, 12, 12.
And I guess my O-line is just like
Check 41.
terrible.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
What's good,
come
bro?
get some.
Burrow will throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I don't even know if screen's working, man. Fuck it, I'm on the screen.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd
I'm
down.
on the screen the whole season.
Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And some room to maneuver. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
11, 11, 11.
41 Mike. Watch run.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Able to get there and pick it. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And start running screens. Who knows?
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. They find some open field here. The 20. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Guess I thought he was going to be a joke like the other people in this league.
Here's Carter now on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, it's hard to throw in the red zone.
if I run cover 4 and have clouds in the field and like have some verts, it's bad. He wants the slants. And he wants those corners. So
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Everything's on the screen. Nothing else is good.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Uzama. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now Burrow. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
First down, here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
We getting our shit.
Here's Burrow.
It's not a good day. You can see.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6.
too. I'm not even thinking straight right now. Where's let me take my points. Let's try to get a stop. Yes, bro. Alright, just I got a red zone ball. I got a red zone ball.
Evan McPherson now for
I'm
the
gonna take the delay. I
PAT.
need a little space. I'm gonna take the delay game.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So that'll back them up 5.
Shit, maybe, man.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
We can X or R1. Watch the user.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Oh my God. So
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
All right. What did we learn this game? We gotta send pressure. We need cloud flats on the field. Shit's at 25. Still cover 2 blitz.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And some space here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the screen pass. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake. Got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First read R1, then we're going to come back to the left side.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Yeah, we should have ran tight.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Nah, this will make it one position.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. to the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away.
Some pressure.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers got a man. It's Berrios complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Don't throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Nope.
Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
I have to go out there myself.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling.
Okay. He's in the red zone.
Work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This one left side caught by Berrios. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4. Rodgers gonna throw. He holds it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
Catch it. Oh, you need those 2 points. You got to catch that.
Wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
Even though I twice, but it's fine. Yeah, it was the homie.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
I wanted to throw the deep ball so bad I threw it early. It's because
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Single. 87's mine. I got 87.
12, 12, 12.
41's the mic. 41.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
That's GG's. GG's. You know how to play him next time, I guess, if you ever see this man again. Shake your foot. Playing people with foot was probably missing on the whole defense.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
It's a box.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pop in.
Jones has it over the middle. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Flushed out right.
Damn.
And a minuscule
That's a
gain
fumble.
of
That's a
maybe
fumble.
a yard from the
Oh,
6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Red zone D is going crazy.
Rodgers looking to throw.
Stupid.
He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Why does nothing dark?
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Rosas to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Packers 36, Bengals 15.
And the fact is, like, when you throw the ball and someone hits you, like, it's an automatic fumble. It doesn't matter if you're conservative or not, but for some reason, he did it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That is caught. It's Uzoma. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
We got
no
one
doubt
out.
about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game,
the Packers
that can
again,
hurt
same
you.
pressure.
So for Green Bay, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Yeah. Let's look at the stats. We threw 4 picks. He threw 4 picks. But we couldn't move the ball. We had some 4th down conversions and shit. Oh, damn. Coach didn't even want to talk to us. All right, guys. Next week, we got the Lions. I'm pretty confident the Trash. They're 1-3. Appreciate y'all coming to the stream. Catch y'all on the next one. Let's win the Super Bowl. All right. Peace, y'all.